Hey guys, it's Taya and welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded in the past couple weeks. I've been very busy with school. We have just gotten a lot of assignments and tests to do, so that's where most of my time has been going. Although I do have a very exciting video coming out next week on October 5th, and it will be a collab with another person who does videos about stuttering as well. So put your guesses down below as to who you think that might be with. So today I wanted to do a part 2 to my favorite inspirational quotes. Now I did another one of these videos like a year ago, but I wanted to do an updated version because I found some new and improved inspirational quotes that I think are super positive and inspirational as well. So let's just get right on into the video. Quote number 1. One day you'll look back and realize that you worried too much about things that don't really matter. And I feel like we can all relate to this to some degree. There's always those moments where we feel like this moment itself is such a huge deal, when in all reality it's such a tiny moment in the grand scheme of our entire life. And especially when it comes down to those moments where we have a bad stutter and maybe embarrass ourselves in front of a couple people, it feels a lot like such a huge emotional moment at the time. But in reality, it's not really doing anything negative towards you or your life goals, or even towards the other person who you may have embarrassed yourself in front of. Now, if you think about it in this way, then everything seems so much better and a lot less negative when you're looking at it in this lens. Things you can control: what you talk about, what you eat, how kind you are, your priorities, what you believe, your effort, how personally you take things, and how open-minded you are. Now, this isn't really a quote, it is more of a list of things to remind yourself if you're feeling like you're not in control of your own life. Now, we can all feel this way every once in a while when everything around us feels so stressful and like we can't really grasp any of it on our own. But there really is a bunch of ways that we can take control of our own lives, even if there are little portions that we can't. Now, choosing to prioritize certain things over others can totally make you happy, and choosing to do certain hobbies or hanging out with certain people who make you happy are things that can overall boost your positivity and happiness. So let's move on to quote number 3, and that is, the life in front of you is far more important than the life behind you. Now, this will definitely be relatable to those who suffer with depression lots of the time. I know that I can sometimes be living totally in the past and not focusing on the future or the present moment. But in reality, focusing on the present moment and the moment that you're living in right now is the thing that's going to make you the happiest and live life to the fullest. Now, if we are constantly focusing on what's behind us and what's in the past, then we aren't really living our life correctly, right? We're constantly thinking about all the bad things that have happened and not about all the positive things that will happen. Now, some things that will help you to stay in the moment are spending time with people that you love, doing things that you love, meditating, exercising, and doing things like that, where you're totally in the moment and not focusing on the world around you. Now, the last quote that I'm going to be talking about today goes like this: it all begins and ends in your mind. What you give power to has power over you if you allow it. Now, this can totally be relatable to anxiety and stuttering. So if we let our anxious thoughts take over us, then it will come out in our bad stuttering. So we have to totally keep ourselves calm and not let the anxiety take power over you and your mind. This can also be said with negativity. If you're constantly letting negativity take power over you, then you aren't really living for yourself or living your best life. If you want to be a person who always thinks positively, try your absolute best to think positive thoughts. And you can even make a list of things that you're happy about, things that you're excited about, and reasons to be positive and happy. This can totally help to lift your mood up and to remind you that there are positive and happy things in your life right now. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have other inspirational quotes that you love, make sure to leave those in the comments below and I'll be sure to read them. I hope that you are all having a wonderful day and I will see you very soon.